Hi guys, we'll be starting this press conference off in 1 minute. Hello and welcome to our pre-match press conference before our game tomorrow against ATK Mohun. For all your questions, we have today with us our head coach Derrick Pereira and defender Gonzalez to attend to your questions. If you have any questions, use the raise hand option and I will come to you. Srivats, please go ahead.
Srivatsa from FTWC. Coach, good afternoon. Derrick, Clifford mentioned in post-match press conference that the dynamics of the team weren't changed much. Obviously, because you came in as a head coach just one day before the Odisha's game. And I too think that it was the fair result, added 1 point to the FC Goa's tally. So your takeaways from the last game and where the players were up to the mark as you expected?
Yes, we could not. I didn't want to make any changes because the team in the last 3 matches have been doing well. There are limitations. There are a lot of injuries. We had a very good first half. We controlled the game. In the second half, we lost our shape after we conceding the goal. We have a very good, a team. And the mentality of the team is to go for a win, and doing so we lost our shape back in the second half, which we have to work on to keep the balance, to keep the right balance when we are in attack, and keep the balance in when we are in defense, to organize our shape. That's it. And we are going to stick to our philosophy, our FC Goa philosophy of playing good attacking football.
Coach, you face ATK Mohun Bagan tomorrow and Fernando's on the other side. So we can say that he's the one who knows each and everything about FC Goa, the strengths and weaknesses. He knows everything. So does this kind of add pressure on you and the team to perform
well? Definitely, he knows. He knows the players in and out. He has been working with them over last 1.5 years. And we know what he is going to bring to the table from ATK Mohun side. We know how ATK used to play earlier and how they are going to play now. And we have prepared. We will definitely have a plan in place to counter that. And saying that, in tomorrow's match, I think our boys are focused and more determined. They're motivated, to play and get a good result, put up good performance, I would say.
Thank you, coach. All the best for the match tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks,
Good afternoon, Coach. Coach, my question is a bit of a follow-up from what Srivas said. Coach, in which departments do you think FC Goa can improve? Like you have seen them in the last match. So,
I think we have improved overall. We have from the first 3 matches. In the next 3 matches, I think defensively also we have only balance we need to keep, especially when we are in attack. I think we have to improve that balance and focus on transition from attack to defense. I think that's the area where we have to focus on.
Coach, one more thing. Can I just get a few injury updates of FC Goa?
From last match, it was Brandon and Glenn and Romario was out. After that match, during that match, Iram had pulled his hamstring. We got a medical test done. It is a minor injury, and after that we had some three players who had some problem with food poisoning. So they are recovering from that. We'll hopefully we'll have to wait till tomorrow to see what the condition is of these players.
Thank you, coach. All the best for tomorrow's match.
Thank you.
Flavio. You are muted, Flavio.
Yes. Hi, coach. Coach, knowing the fact that Fernando knows the team inside out, do you have a plan like to take him by surprise, or do you have to change the tactics differently, or stick to your philosophy of the team?
Our philosophy won't be changed. We will stick to our style, but there will be little changes here and there. The players understand their roles in different situations, different movements of the game. We are working on it, and what we are going to expect from ATK Mohun Bagan, and we have to counter them, and also look ways to put pressure on them, and to create opportunities and to defend well.
Yeah, coach. One question for Ivan. Ivan, how different it is like to face your former coach so soon in a different team, and how is the atmosphere in the team?
This is football. These things happen in football. In football, you don't have time to think a lot, because in this league, in ISL, you play every 3-4 days, and I think in this situation is good for the team, because you don't have time to think a lot. And okay, this is the challenge we have tomorrow, and we accept the challenge. We want the win. Of course, we wish the best to Juan, but after the game.
All the best to you, coach, and Ivan and the entire team. Thank you.
Thank you. Shayantan?
Yes. Hello, coach. So I wanted to ask you that in place of Iram in the last game, you brought on Naurem. So how impressed were you with his performances, and what did you think of him?
I think he performed well when he came in. Like I said in the earlier question, we lost a bit after saying, the players. I took that responsibility on myself. I should have prepared well for the youngsters and for myself to understand these players. I think he did quite well in the first half. Second half also, he was trying his thing after, especially like I told you. The players have got a winning mentality in them, and they want to go out there and perform and get results. But we need to control our pace, our intensity, and go in a way to see how we can get results. So on those lines, we lost the shape of the team a bit, and that confused some of our youngsters.
Coach, I had another question. So excluding the Juan factor, obviously, what do you make of the ATK Mohun Bagan team otherwise?
Everybody knows they have a strong team. They have some strong big names in their squad. I think on a given day, if we need to, anybody can beat any team, and I'm sure if we focus for 90 minutes on our job, on our plan, we should do well. They are definitely a strong team overall in defense and in attack, and we have to be more. We have to give our 100% in tomorrow's match to get a result.
Thank you, coach, and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dhiman?
Yeah, coach. We've had some crazy results in these games beginning even yesterday. I mean, there've been goals galore. Your game against East Bengal was, I think, 4-3 or something. Mohun Bagan played Bangalore 3-all. The point is, do you think this is happening because the because the goalkeeping is an area of concern across the league, or is this something else? I mean, or are the defenders not settled? Why is this happening? We're getting far too many goals than than we would otherwise expect in a football game.
I think all the teams are playing attacking football, and I think our focus is more on attack. I don't want to get into details at the moment. I would focus. I mean, I want to focus on tomorrow's match. Then talking about the whole league, and definitely there are different reasons why I think more maybe teams are focused on more in attack. Then there can be a lot of other reasons for this, and I think it's good for the league. The more the goals, the more entertaining it is.
Right. Thank you.
Rajan?
Yeah, thank you. Good afternoon, coach. Good afternoon, Ivan. Coach, I would like to ask a question to you. FC Goa has been leaking pretty much more goals than the last season, and after you take into the helm as the head coach position, the team was looking more fluid in especially in the transitional areas between the attack and defense. So, is this you guys working on the training ground, and how well do you think the team can improve in the coming matches?
We will definitely improve in all the aspects of the game. We have the players, the injured players and the players, we need to get them back into this thing to strengthen our team, our bench. And I think it is not just, it's a process, and it was not just, the team has been, improving match by match, leaving the first 3 matches. I think they did well in the next 3 matches. There are areas to be improved, and I'm sure as we get into the next round, in the next few rounds, we should improve as a team.
Thank you, coach. Can I ask a question to Ivan?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, Ivan. There has been changes in the foreign reduction in the foreign slot this season. So the teams are taking too much sacrificing, and they had to take sacrifice in either in the attacking or the defensive compartment. So I would like to ask, what all are the differences you feel when playing with the center back pair as an Indian and as a foreign? So in this season, you have been playing a lot more matches with Indian pair, right? So what all are the differences you have noticed between them?
Difference with Indian players. Difference sometimes is communication. Foreign player play outside of India, and for me the most thing, the difference is communication. Of course, depend of the style of the player. Some players are faster than others. Some players are taller than others. But for me, the most important thing is communication. I speak a lot of time with Indian guys because they have to improve the communication. Don't be shy in games, and we need more communication with Indian guys. But I love to play with foreign players, and also I love to play like right now with Ali and Ivan more times. I love to play with them because they are a very good player, and they push a lot to the team.
Thank you, and thank you. I would like to wish the coach and the team an advance Happy New Year and all the best for the coming matches. Thank you.
Marcus?
Yeah, I have a question for Ivan. Yeah, Ivan, FC Goa is the only team that has not kept a clean sheet this season. FC Goa also lost 3 matches in a row right at the start. There has been a recovery right now. But how difficult has this season been, particularly for the defense, to be conceding so many goals and not being able to keep a clean sheet? The only team that has not kept a clean sheet. So how do you look at this?
Difficult. It's difficult because like a defender, you want a clean sheet, and you want the wins. Of course, we know that if you have a clean sheet is better for you and for your team to win the games. But this is the situation, and I love because the teams after 3 lose in a row, it's so difficult for the dressing room to get up and play the 4th game. And after 4 games, we are unbeaten, and it's good for the confidence of the team. And this proves that this team can beat to any team in this league. And we forgot everything about the first 3 games, and now only focus in the next game against ATK because it's so difficult. And of course, we want to win the game, and we win to win the game with a clean sheet.
Ivan, one more question. You scored in the last game, which was a 1-1 draw against Odisha FC. So what does it mean for a defender to be scoring goals?
It's good. It's good because it's not normal. Defender score goals, and also if you can score and you can help to the team to get a draw or get a win, it's good. The feeling is so good because it's not normal for defender. And here is my 3rd goal with FC Goa, and I hope more goals, but more goals to help the team, no more goal for only score.
Okay, all the best, Ivan. Derrick, all the best for the match.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you all. If anybody else has a question, please do use the raise hand option, or else I'll bring this to an end. I don't see any other hands raised. So thank you, Derrick. Thank you, coach, and thank you, Ivan, for coming here. Thank you, everyone who has joined us and everyone who is watching us on YouTube. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you soon.